People are less resilient. This is an oasis of human activity. That is, it was. That black line isn't lava. It's an old street. Royal Gardens was once a thriving community. The volcano changed that. Now it has one holdout. Meet Jack Thompson.
Well, when I first moved in, it was green all the way to the ocean. Coastline was lined with coconut palms. Most beautiful place I ever saw.
The greenery has given way to a mile of lava stretching to the sea. Since 1983, Kilauea has steadily consumed this suburb.
There were several hundred people living in here, most of them family people and surfers. And little by little, everybody's left. It's like any neighborhood. You put up with whatever goes on in the neighborhood, whether it's drive-by shootings or lava, fire, you know, whatever. It's just like any other house in America and any other subdivision, except that I can watch the lava from here going into the ocean.
No man is an island. When supplies run low, there's only one thing to do. Where the rubber meets the road, it's all good. But when the road runs out...
Now the hard part.
Jack's is the ultimate road less traveled. His trek takes about 2 treacherous hours. When he reaches town, he can buy only as much as he can carry. But Jack's not about to move.
I've never been afraid of anything up here. It's paradise, what can I say? And if the lava comes, just step out of the way and let Madame Pelly have it.
Pele, the Hawaiian volcano goddess. In the end, she always has the last word. If only we had ears to hear her.
For decades, we thought that Kilauea was quiescent. And then we put some instruments out in early 2000, and we got sound out of it. So, wow, what's making the sound?
Geophysicist Milton Garces is trying to hear the song of the volcano. First, he has to capture its voice. He places microphones near Kilauea's active vents. Deep below looms a choir. To raise their voices takes an extraordinary instrument.
This is one of the best microphones in the world. A more sensitive version of it is also used for monitoring clandestine nuclear tests.
Like an underground bomb, volcanic activity produces pressure waves that can emanate through solid rock. They travel once every 2 seconds, so slowly they fall 100 times below the range of what's audible to humans. Infrasonic technology lets us hear.
This volcano is making sound continuously. Well, every time there's a fissure eruption, littoral explosions, and gas piston events, all these different processes create sound. There's a continuous song, a very diverse song.
Milton loves the music of Kilauea, but he's here at the service of science. What do the sounds mean? Back in his audio lab, Milton gives new meaning to rock music. To make the volcano's song audible, he speeds it up 200 times. Visualizations help him match sounds to events.
So you hear that right there? That is the lava tube system. It's the gas inside the lava tube, the horizontal conduit, that's getting excited acoustically and it's just ringing.
Powering the volcano Kilauea is an intricate matrix of underground systems. Milton is trying to distinguish them. Recently, he got a chance. 12 miles west of the volcano's vent Pu'u'o'o is the summit crater called Hale Mau Mau. Calm for nearly a century, it signaled its reawakening in early 2008. An enormous plume drifted downslope, putting a whole island on alert. Then, a violent explosion tore a 100-foot hole. Ash and huge boulders, some weighing almost 3 tons, rocketed 200 feet out of the crater. Scientists braved the scene to collect fresh lava. The samples, they hoped, would help them determine how this vent, how this eruption connects back to Pu'u'o'os. But Milton had another way. His mics were there.
So what you're listening to is Pu'u'o, the main crater, ringing at very low frequencies. And then right around here, this high frequency signal kicks in. There's a vent in there that just kicks on in response to some changes in the volume flux of the volcanic system. It opened up with a bang, and from then on, it's been radiating sound continuously. When we first heard the sound, it was like the excitement of a new beginning. Something has happened that hasn't happened in almost 100 years. The Hale Mau Mau sound is beautiful in terms of its tonal structure, in terms of its harmonics. It's almost like a musical instrument. Hale Mau Mau is just a natural-born singer.
Milton calls her song Pele's Chant.
Instead of a song that has a clear beginning and end, it's a continuous tale of change and transformation. It tells a story. It tells us about itself, the story of transformation, of flow. And we don't know where we'll go next.
That story, for Milton, rings loud and clear. For Matt, it's a secret shared in a whisper.
When it's quiet and all you hear is the sound of the ejecta falling on the cone. it really gives you a sense that something powerful is going on. It does seem more alive at night.
The mournful grays and blacks of day are banished. Through twisting arteries, the volcano's lifeblood pulses. The lava has come far. From its violent release, down across the fields, nothing could stop it, except the one force that is its measure, the sea.
What we have here are explosions at the ocean entry building a littoral cone. And littoral basically means coast.
When water and lava get trapped together in a tube, steam pressure builds, then explodes. Now, after 7 months, the tube from one of the new vents, Fissure D, has at last reached the sea. Kilauea's shoreline is today a battle zone.
The explosions that we've been seeing over the last 2 weeks have been particularly violent. These are some of the largest explosions people who have worked here for a long time have ever seen.
The lava has been well insulated on its journey here from the cone, so it's lost little heat. Now, 2,000-degree molten rock meets 80-degree water, a volatile mix. The steam also creates waterspouts, miniature tornadoes that can tower over 200 feet.